up guys, it's WayBoo here and we are on step number 2 as Protoss. So today, if you haven't watched step number 1, if you haven't do it, it's totally fine. We can start from here. Let's start out, and I'm not going too deep about what button you need to press to do it. Just order your probe instantly in the beginning of the game. So step number 2 actually. Now in first step you was forced to do opener. This is kind of standard versus Terran and versus Zerg. So right now, step number 2, we're doing Protoss build, actually Protoss build order. And this build order will be good in PvP, but this build order will train you skills that you need as Protoss to be good. So, step number 2, we're making 15 pylon, 16 gate. We're making 17 gas, number 1. We're making 80 gas, number 2. So when you made it, you can go watch for cannons, but we don't need to do it. Actually, you can do everything from this tutorial on one screen. You don't need to do any fancy stuff. So right now we're making second gate. Go to gas and chrono our nexus. And right now, fancy stuff, you just add 2 drones, 2 probes to this assimilator, and you continue building probes to assimilator. You pick one from assimilator. It's important. Build your cybernetics core, remove, get it back to assimilator, and make 1 pylon. So this is kinda it, and this is like stuff that you need to understand with Protoss and how this works. So we built 1 more probe, just 1 probe to the second base, and basically Protoss works like this. So you want to attack at some point anyway. No matter what you're playing, you want to attack. So we start with 2 stalkers. We make cybernetics core upgrade. We make 3rd pylon. You can make all buildings in one place when you begin and when you're just starting out. So right now we're making 6 stalkers from here. After we order 2 more stalkers, we spend next our gas on our robo, then our 3rd gate, and basically with this you're practicing non-stop production. So this is Protoss build order that will work versus Protoss. You make 3rd gate, as I told you, and Protoss idea is to make economy that you like want to play this game. It's either 1 base, 2 base, 3 base economy, just like this. This is basic Protoss, and make production buildings that actually, complement this economy. So from 1 base, it's enough to have 3 gates, just 3 gates. So we building robo only for build order. We're not building units from robo. Actually, we're building only prism. And basically like this. So now you can relax, you can do whatever you want actually, just build pylon, add 2 more stalkers, and try to be efficient with this. These 2 stalkers almost done. I ordered 2 more, so we can chrono cybernetics core 1 time. Right now, robo almost finished, and this is it. Protoss units cost so much, so you don't need to do so much stuff actually. So we go observer, we go prism, and don't do pylons. I don't have pylons that I don't need to. Every pylon is actually needed right now, as you can see, and soon we will hit our great timing. So right now, C75, we warping stalkers, and if you want to actually get better with this build, get better with Protoss, try to do all that I'm showing you right now. I'm trying not to mess out my screen a lot, so beginner players, have easier time watching all at one screen. I'm trying to do this, but if you want to be good, Control 1 stalkers and only look at other parts when you need it. So look at your stalkers and make your build. This is the main target here. So I built pylon because soon I will need this warp. So we don't have actually energy right now. With prism, try to open it, try to warp, try to select units, shift 1, so you add units here, go to prism, close it and go. So basically like this. So how to practice here? So when you practice in this, you want actually to warp stalkers until like 6-minute mark. So you just come here, pylon should be ready. You see I got one pylon that I don't need, so I just delete it and warp 3 stalkers, you see. So it's just 2-3 more warps with this, and basically like this, you see. It's again, it's 5 minutes. So come to your opponent, you can fight with him if you want. It's 5 minutes, you can do it like 10, 20, 12 times in 1 minute, in 1 hour. So do it like few more days. Just warp, add and go, you see. So you can use your control groups, you can use your units. And if you want to play versus Protoss with this build, so how to play it? You actually press attack with your stalkers, and with your prism selected, you press on your stalkers that lose HP, and teleport them to your backline just like this. So it works like this. You regroup, then you just make more warps, add units, when they warped, close prism, pick units just like this. So do it like 10 times a day. It's already step 2. Maybe you did a few days of step 1. Go to step 2 and continue to step 3.